So it's been 2 weeks since the event, the snap, the blip, whatever people are calling it. The jury's still out on that at this point, but here are the facts. Half of the world's population disappeared into clouds of dust. There was no rhyme or reason to it. It was totally random selection. A fucked up lottery card that no one knew they were carrying. You all, in particular, really got the short end of the stick. Your parents, siblings, caretakers, whatever the case may be, they all got snapped out of existence, and you are truly abandoned. Orphans of the Blip. These last 2 weeks have been hard, not just on you, but on the world in general. Governments are scrambling to organize their crisis protocols, but this is something that no one ever fathomed could happen, and there are no guidelines for a disaster of this proportion. New York City has suffered rolling blackouts over the past few weeks, and no matter where you go, there's no guarantee that there will be power, water, or gas, depending on the time of day. Additionally, the workforce is in a state of chaos. So many people are still in the depths of shock and grief. Businesses have shuttered or are only open for a few hours each day. People all over the city are having difficulty making ends meet. There are riots, breaking and enterings, lootings, all sorts of people desperately fending for themselves for survival, and some out of anger or malice. Unfortunately, in a lot of cases, it's kind of hard to tell. And truthfully, it's also kind of hard to blame them. But being surrounded by all of this misery and armed with the knowledge that each of you are harboring a particularly unique secret, there have been moments where your conscience has urged you to action. Whether it has been rescuing someone in need, thwarting a petty crime, or helping out at the homeless shelter, you have each had moments of heroism that have surfaced at one time or another over the past few weeks. And you've received thanks in some cases, but to be honest, you have received more jeers and in some cases recoil. Due to the fact that this worldwide travesty came about at the hands of a superhero battle gone horribly awry, people like yourselves are now being looked on at best as outsiders, and at worst, monsters or even terrorists. So, other than these little moments, you've all learned to keep your heads low in this near apocalyptic new world. Which brings us to today. It is midday in New York City, and each of you have, for one reason or another, found your way into the area of town known as Hell's Kitchen. So take a moment, each of you, to kind of fill me in on what brings you to this part of town and what you might be doing at this particular moment. And Bobby, I know you were originally from California, so you will probably just be making your way into the city at this time. So completely green at this point.
Yeah, definitely. My character has most likely just gotten into New York City, driving from Los Angeles, actually from San Diego, just trying to get away. Just noticed that I have these unknown powers, and my best friend, who I had recently saved, which let me see that I actually had some sort of powers, has shunned me as well. With my parents having passed away and disappeared in the blip, I just decided that I would pack up and leave, not really knowing where I'm going, not really knowing who I'm going to run into, but really more than anything, just trying to figure out where these unknown powers have come from and maybe where I might be able to fit in.
And you're driving into the city, right?
Yes, correct.
Where are you driving?
Driving in my Porsche. My father was very wealthy. When my parents suddenly disappeared, everything was left to me. So I've been basically just spending money left and right, having parties, drinking money away, basically doing everything that I can just to kind of ignore the fact that really and truly I'm alone. But once all of this happened, and my best friend Chip decided that he was scared and didn't really want to have anything to do with me, I decided I would just pack up what little bit I wanted to take with me, jump in the car, and just drive. How I ended up in New York City, I really don't know.
Clint, what are you doing?
I am, well, since, Aunt May has disappeared, I haven't been going to school, haven't been doing anything. I've been biding my time, helping out at the soup kitchens, volunteering at one in Hell's Kitchen, hoping to come across a certain superhero that I had brushed with before one night when I was out and about. Saw him moving around, and he's the only superhero that I know of. And I know that he works in the Hell's Kitchen area. So I am working in the kitchen during the day, and at night trying to just hang around and see if I can catch him in action, to find him and talk to him as just somebody to fucking talk to.
Landon.
Just recently came to New York, originally from Arizona, and I was studying before the Blip at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, studying earth science and minoring in network security. A few things happened that I'm not too keen on talking about, but I was kind of involved with my mentor, you might say. Some things happened, and I'm pretty much on the run.
And what do you think brought you to Hell's Kitchen in particular today?
I don't know. I just had a feeling that I needed to be here. I don't know.
Okay. Dragon.
Quick question about this universe.
Mm-hmm.
Is it expanding beyond the regular people that are in MCU? Like, are X-Men in this universe, or is Fantastic Four in this universe?
You are not aware of them if they are. So the only thing that we know as far as your characters in this would be what the common person would be aware of in this particular cinematic universe. So as far as we know right now, Fantastic Four, X-Men don't exist.
Okay, I was just saying.
Maybe they do, but they're just in shadow.
Okay, they're not. So the FF doesn't have like the big building. Nope. Or whatever. Mm-mm. Okay. Nope. Okay. So I would have just been kind of coming from Chinatown, I think, having what time of day is it? It's day?
It's midday, so just maybe a little bit after lunch.
Yeah, I've probably like scammed some fish off of someone in Chinatown and just kind of like meandering my way back west, just kind of trying to figure out who I can maybe like, who could help me figure out what's caused this crazy disaster, and just kind of otherwise enjoying the day.
Okay. Well, as you guys are enjoying your day or coming into the area, those of you that are already there in Hell's Kitchen are disappointed to see that another rolling blackout just hits that area and just wipes everything out. And those of you that are outside, when it happens, you hear just this communal groan that just befalls the entire area. The folks of the town have gotten used to these rolling blackouts, but it doesn't make it any less annoying, that's for sure. And I would like for those of you that, well, I think all four of you, I'm going to have you guys roll an intuition feat. So if you go to your character sheet there, Bobby, you're going to look next to I.
Oh, that's not good.
And you've got an excellent. So if you roll on the excellent column down there on the macros, that should show you what you get.
Show me what you get.
Sorry.
I got a white.
You got a white?
Yeah, I am not paying any kind of attention.
That fish is really good. You still
Really good.
Where do I roll again?
chowing down. At the very bottom of the screen on the main screen, number 5 at the bottom should have an excellent EX down there. You just click that and roll it. There you go.
Sorry.
Do you want me to roll on actual intuition, or do you want me to roll on my power?
What's your power? Oh yeah, your heightened senses. Yeah, you can do that. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So got a white. Landon, what'd you get? Oh, he's muted. We lost him there.
Yeah, I suck.
All right. Well, I'll take care of you two guys here. Landon, you back here? That's all right.
Yeah, sorry. 61. I can't get my character sheet up.
Oh, okay. Oh, you can't get it to come up?
No, hang on a sec.
Okay, well, here's what we'll do is, Landon, you just tell me what you want to do, and I'll handle the rolls and stuff for you.
Thanks, Dad.
And I'll do my best to explain to you what's going on. Okay, so let's see where we left off here. Okay, so 2 of you guys made decent rolls on the detection there, and I think that was Spider-Man and the Comet.
No, I got a white.
Oh, you got a white?
Yeah, I got a white. So I was inside serving some soup.
Okay. Well, hold on a second here. You shouldn't have gotten a white because it says on my screen you got a green.
I'm showing a green. Yeah, I'm showing a green 55 for Spider-Man.
Oh, wait.
And then I accidentally clicked it twice by mistake.
Nope. I'm looking at the wrong end. I was at the top. Yeah, so I got a green.
Okay, so you got a green. All right. Okay, so for you first, you hear, are you in the soup kitchen?
Yes.
Okay, so you can hear kind of the windows of the soup kitchen start to kind of rumble within about maybe 2 or 3 minutes after this blackout hits, and you hear this rumbling sound like a big truck is driving by, like directly outside, but you don't see anything.
Gotcha. Okay.
And Bobby, you're coming into town driving your Porsche, and surprisingly, the roads are really easy to get around. This is your first time driving to New York by yourself. You've probably been to the city before, with your family, but I think initially the thought of actually having to deal with the traffic that you saw in New York was probably a little daunting, but it's like a ghost town. I mean, yes, there are other cars out there, but compared to what you're kind of used to in that area, yeah, it's really easy to kind of get around. But you're driving and you've probably got your stereo blaring, I would imagine. But underneath that stereo blaring, you kind of feel an extra vibration that is pretty consistent. And you're kind of looking around trying to figure out what's going on. Okay, so the 2 of you guys that noticed that, Bobby, you're at a stoplight. And Clint, of course, you're in the soup kitchen. What do you guys want to do? Whatever that is, it doesn't feel quite right.
I'm gonna excuse myself, say I have to go to the restroom. Get somebody to cover my station, grab my duffel bag, and head out to the alley.
Okay.
I'm going to find one of the many open parking spaces. I'm going to park my car and step outside to look around a little bit better to see if I can figure out what seems to be going on.
Okay, yeah, you definitely, once you step outside, you hear that rumbling coming a little bit louder. It's slowly starting to get a little bit louder, as if something is approaching. And you can hear, it's almost like the pavement itself is kind of like cracking just a little bit off in the distance. But whatever it is, it's coming around the corner, and it's coming around pretty fast. At this point, I would say that our other two characters would probably be able to at least get the beginning feeling that something is coming. And Clint, your character is off in the alley and probably very quickly trying to throw on some clothes, I imagine, right?
Right.
And you hear that rumbling getting louder as well. And as you're throwing on your boots, it gets super loud, and it's coming right by your alley. And it's this gigantic, like Ferris wheel looking thing. You catch it just at a glance, and it just rolls down the middle of the street and is coming around the corner. And that's Bobby at that point. That's where you actually spotted it as well. And it is this yellow and reddish kind of Ferris wheel that has like very thick paned windows in it, and it looks like there's a dude sitting in the middle of it that is piloting this thing. Now, right behind it, Clint, you see an SUV that is following in fairly pretty close pursuit as well. And Bobby, you catch that as it's coming around the corner as well. Dragon, your character is likely probably perched like maybe on a fire escape or something like that, and off in the distance.
Kind of stick to the alleys for the most part if I can.
Yeah, off in the distance, you can probably just see just the top edge of this thing. It's about 3 stories tall.
And it's from what I see of it, it's basically, is it like a wheel or is it like a just smooth, like metallic kind of shape?
It is like a big wheel.
Like with like a tire tread kind of thing, or?
Kinda, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it's all made out of metal for the most part. It's got some maybe rubber treads on it, but for the most part, it's all metal and glass.
The street that it's heading down, how do I know how much time it has before it would have to take a turn left or right?
Depending on where it's going. Yeah, it's hard to say. But it does you've probably got about maybe 2 blocks before it would probably come to a T.
Okay, I'm gonna try to head to that spot.
Okay. To the
I'm
T.
just gonna I'll phase so I can kind of cut through everything.
Okay. And Landon, you probably have a similar type of situation where you hear this thing kind of coming, and it passes by the alley that you're probably kind of maybe coming out of, and you see that thing heading down at probably about 60 miles an hour down the street.
So it's moving.
It's a moving, yeah.
All
right, so that wheel is, at this point, I'll kind of show you about where it is right now. Oh. It's right there, and it starts coming in this way, and it takes a sharp turn and slams into the corner of that building right there. This thing now has just slammed directly into the front of this building. And those of you that are locals, which would probably be, well, really, maybe just Clint and Dragon, that would maybe be familiar with this area. If you want to roll a reason for me.
Yeah, that's deep red.
Okay.
92.
Yeah, you got a red too. That is the police station.
Oh.
Awesome.
Okay. So this guy might be up to breaking out some people or something shady.
Mhm.
Yeah. So you see the SUV screech to a halt right behind where the big wheel ran into the corner of the building. And you see several guys pop out of that van, 3 to be exact. And they all start rushing towards the building, and you begin to hear gunfire at this point coming from inside the building.
Chris, how tall are the buildings between me and the police station?
Most of those are probably 3 to 6 stories.
Okay. I'm going to run up the street that way.
Okay. All right, you can move 15 squares. And like I said, it may be best to select your character and then just use the arrow keys. That seems to be the fastest way, really, to do it. And that way you can kind of count it as you go.
Okay, that's 15 right there.
Okay.
Oh, nifty.
And I will get you guys rolling here for some initiative. If you go to the combat tracker and then you click on the die off to the side, that will roll your initiative. All right, so Spider-Man, you've already gone. So Cuddle Bear, if you want to go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say I had already moved.
Oh, you had? Okay, so yeah, you're good. So you've made your movement then for this round. Now that would probably put you in range to be able to do something if you so desire.
I'm gonna. Can I see the person and that's driving this thing?
Are you on the building?
No, I'll be just like on the sidewalk.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So from your angle there, it's going to be hard to kind of pinpoint exactly where he is, because he's kind of buried into the building at this point, and he's maybe starting to kind of back out a little bit right now. But until he backs out, you're going to have a hard time spotting him. You see just the tail end of the wheel sticking out of the building.
I'm just gonna like hold an action if I need to like take some defensive maneuver or something.
Okay, that's cool. And he is next, so you do actually see him back out ever so slightly to about right there. And essentially is kind of letting the other guys kind of in at this point.
Other guys?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the 3 guys that jumped out of the SUV.
Oh, all right.
But you didn't have a beat on them. They were kind of around the corner over there anyway.
Okay.
I think I'm probably the only one that can actually see what might be happening just from a distance.
Let's see, where are you there? I kind of lost you.
I'm way up at the top left.
He's up north of
there
me.
you are. Okay, I got you. Yep.
I'll have to finagle it on the iPad, but did you say that there is a way to zoom out so you can see the full map?
Yes, and you might be able to pinch and squeeze, maybe. Does that work for you?
We still talking about the game board
Yeah,
here?
we're still talking about the game.
Yeah, it's not working for me.
Okay, yeah, sorry, man. I just don't know how it works on the iPad.
No worries, no worries.
And I'll leave this open for you if you want to mess around with it, after we get finished.
Sure, yeah. Wait, let me do it from the screen.
So now, actually, we'll roll around to you, Landon. What do you want to do?
I don't fucking know. I can't see anything. I guess try to get out and see what's going on.
Okay, so just move closer to the action then, right?
Yeah. Yes.
All right. You want me to move you?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay, so that puts you basically right at the back corner of the police station then.
Okay.
And then we're going to go, that actually takes us to the end of this round. And then we're going to roll back around to Mr. Cuddlebear up at the top.
Okay. I'm going to...
Comet's not going to do anything?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I apologize. My fault. Yep, Comet.
I think my character, again, he's really unaware of what's going on and where these powers come from. I think he wants to move a little closer to the action, but he still is a little timid about taking any action, but wants to get closer to see what's happening.
Okay. Yeah, and you can roll a total of just your base movement is going to be 15 squares. So unless you're using any kind of super speed to get anywhere, your max will be 15.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so putting you right at the corner, just behind the station, and you see the big wheel kind of backing up at that point there as well. So now we go back to Cuddlebear.
Here's my inspiration right here.
Hey, there he is.
The big boy. All right. I'm going to head up a little bit closer. You said there's guys outside of the guys that got out of the whatchamacallit.
They have gone into the building at this point.
The building that's next to me, right? That's
Yeah.
the thing. And so I'm like kind of
Police station.
Yeah,
Where the
police
whole-
station there. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Can I see the driver now?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Let's see. He wants to get out of the car. He wants to get out.
He just wants to get out.
Yeah, he wants to get out. He's starting to have second thoughts about this whole mission.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a little roll then.
Oh, he rolls. It's basically a resistance.
Oh, okay. So what is your power rank?
Amazing.
Okay.
And so he's got to make a psyche feat against that.
All right. Well, he got a green on the poor column.
Okay. So yeah, he thinks it's a reasonable idea. Basically, if he hits like a red, he'll reject it. If it's yellow, he's kind of on the fence. Green, he thinks it's a decent idea. And white, he's like all about it.
Okay. Yeah. So he kind of backs up. You see that he's kind of getting ready to put it into drive again and start going back towards the building. But he's like, he stops for a second, and just kind of looks around, and you don't hear him, but he's like, what am I doing? This is dumb. So he puts it in reverse and it just backs up again and rolls over that police car right there. And he's kind of gotten caught up a little bit. And then now, let's see here. Do something real quick. You see across the street another individual that kind of comes out of the alley and is starting to walk towards the front corner of the building. And he ends up kind of flanking the big hole here around the corner. Now this gentleman here is an African American that is dressed in yellow and black. And for those of you that are
He sounds like an
familiar-
X.
Huh?
He sounds like an X-Man.
Yeah, he's kind of does, doesn't he? Yeah. Okay, so I'm showing something to you guys there. So that's your that's the Shocker from Spider-Man Homecoming.
I'm shocked.
And he makes himself known there, and he kind of flanks the outside and looks like he's trying to maintain crowd control here on the outside. And then after that, we go to another one that just happens to be making an appearance here. And this guy is coming up right behind you, Malachite. He
All
is
right.
speeding towards you and zips right past this area right here. Now, he ends up. Do you see him? Is he visible now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the character that popped out the picture. Or no?
You said there's a second guy, right?
Yeah, second one. Is he visible to you guys?
I don't see him.
Okay, let me try. There
Now I
it is.
do.
There it is. Okay.
Is this
Yeah, it's
Rocket
really
Racer?
weird. Yeah, Rocket Racer. So he is on a rocket skateboard and is coming straight down the alley, basically right at you. I'm gonna stop him about right there for you.
Okay.
And then we go to Spider-Man now.
Oh, he'll just run some. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
All right. Comet, do me a favor and
Yep.
roll a intuition. All right, so you got a green. So you hear something coming up behind you and whip around real quick, and you see a guy dressed in a Spider-Man costume, but kind of, if you remember the first days where you started to see stuff about this wall crawler in New York City, he was kind of dressed in like a cheaply made hoodie and basically just looks like a homemade costume, and that's basically what you see kind of running up behind you right now.
All right. Again, I think my character's a little timid because he's caught in between these two guys right now. He doesn't know who they are or what's going on. So I think he's gonna just take some movement and place himself in another visible position.
Okay. And then Spider-Man, you definitely see this other kid, basically, maybe a little bit older than you, that kind of darts across the street when he sees you coming.
Okay.
How are you dressed, Bobby?
Right now, I'm just dressed like I've literally been driving. So I'm probably in some athletic pants with some sort of a bright T-shirt, something like what you might think of like a Tommy Bahama shirt or something like that.
Alrighty then.
All right, and then let's see here, Landon. What do you want to do? You see this Rocket Racer dude coming right at you at this point.
Put my foot out and tripping.
Okay. All right. You're going to roll a fighting feat then on that.
Always trip the speedsters.
26.
Is that a white?
Probably. Hang on, let me click over here. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So he zips right past you. And I'm going to have him roll just to see whether or not he actually sees you trying to do that. Because if he sees it, he's probably going to get a little pissed at you. All right. I'm going to roll on the good column. Nope. Completely missed it. So he just spins right around the corner and is heading down the side of the building at that point.
Coming for you, Cuddle Bear.
All right, and then so from there, Bobby, it actually does come around to you at this point. So if you've kind of made a movement to kind of move away, but you still have an action if you would like to make an action this round.
Can I move again?
Yeah, you're fast enough. You certainly can.
All right.
All right, so that area where you just moved into, you can get a good clear view of the hole that the big wheel made there. And you see several police officers that are kind of hunkered down and shooting down a hallway at that point. And then we're going to roll back around to the top of the initiative, which brings us back to Mr. Cuddlebear.
Okay. Do I hear the person coming up from behind me?
Yeah, you hear the rocket coming. Yeah, this as it comes around the corner.
That was a good rocket sound, by the way.
Thanks.
But I'm blasting my AirPods off my ear.
He needs to slow down. He's gonna hurt somebody.
All right, gonna try to do that.
Yeah.
All right. He's got a little bit of a better chance. Let's see what happens. Nope. Got a white.
he loves that idea. He's like, holy shit, what? I need to stop and smell the roses or something.
Yeah, he stops like just short of you, just and skids to a halt, and he looks down and he's like, oh, kitty.
Meow. I just meow at him. That'll be it. I definitely can't do multiple actions.
Mm-hmm. All right, and then we go to Shocker. All right, so Bobby.
Yes.
You see the guy that was that had kind of come out of the alley. He spots you and he shouts at you, "Hey kid, get out of here!" And you see his two arms, his fists, just light up and just start to sparkle and shoot off sparks. And he's kind of slowly starting to make his way in your direction.
All right. First of all, I'd probably yell something like, yell something at him and call him Sparkles or something like that. But, now here's what it is. So what would you guys suggest I do at this point?
Mm-hmm. Well, you could either run or you could confront him.
I think I'm gonna confront him.
Okay.
Now,
one of the things that you had described in your description of the character was that he had run in front of a car to save his friend.
Correct.
And used his speed to get there, but then turned on the density. So I'm kind of seeing that as like a power stunt, basically. And because you have done this before, we're going to say that this power stunt is just kind of ingrained in you. Now, as we continue to play the game, you're going to find other opportunities to maybe do different things. And there's a certain format of an approach that we do to actually kind of tweak our powers a little bit, but this is one that is ingrained in you. So what you could do is you could use your lightning speed to run towards him at 120 miles an hour, and then at the last moment stop as you're charging him and turn on your density power. Okay, so you're effectively raising your endurance up to the point where you're going to do like the maximum amount of damage to this guy. So you are currently how far away from him? All right, so it's about an area away. So based off of that, you could potentially do up to 100 points of damage to him.
Yikes.
All right.
Now, for the record, he probably doesn't have that much health.
Got it.
Also, killing people makes us lose karma.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm sorry, what was that?
Killing people makes you lose karma, which are the points that give you the ability to advance and also to be able to spend for added successes.
Got it. So what do I roll here?
Okay, so you're going to roll your hyper speed. So on your character sheet, that's our lightning speed. So that's going to be under the amazing column. So you're going to roll on amazing. All right, so it gives you a yellow, so that's a definite hit. Go ahead and move yourself over towards. Yep.
Are we playing as we normally play?
Yelling karma before everything.
Yeah, karma.
No, that's 69, sir.
Yeah, 69 and 100.
Oh, he did a 69. He did a 69. His first roll was a 69.
His first roll's a 69.
Okay, so
say?
For the gaming virgin,
if I roll a 69, I get 100.
if you roll a
And the
69, it's an
13-year-old
automatic success.
All right.
So congratulations. You have to yell 69 when you roll it.
69.
And you hit him, and he flies whee, all the way back here. And knocks him out. Now, Spider-Man, you're going to have to roll an agility real quick just to dodge that.
Figured.
Sorry, sorry.
Barely.
You made it.
But I got a green.
Cool. Get in here and kind of adjust this. Now, what I do like about the health in here is that when I do reduce him, it actually takes the bar down just like a video game. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So Shocker is for sure out at this point. I'm going to have him roll an endurance. And because you did because you rolled a 69, it's not going to result in his death, but just for the sake of just doing it, I want to just see how long he's going to be out.
Yep.
All right, so yeah, he would have saved if you would have actually gotten a kill result on that. But he will be out now for, I'm just going to roll 9 rounds.
Sweet.
So he's out of the fight for sure.
Plenty of time.
All right. So now we're going to move to did we already get through everybody at that point?
No, I don't think so.
Malachite hasn't done anything, I don't think.
Okay, Malachite. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry about that.
All right, so I'm going to, after I've failed to trip him, chase after him and see what's going on.
Okay. All right. You see him just grind to a halt right in front of this tiny little cat. Well, maybe not tiny. He's a little bit of a big boy.
Yeah.
But there's a gray cat that he just kind of stops short of.
Mm-hmm.
And then what do you want to do?
I'm going to run down to get closer. Do I need to roll for that or just move the guy?
No, you can move. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now I can see what's happening.
And then what do you want to do once you get there?
Any suggestions?
Well, it looks like Rocket Racer is really just kind of enthralled by this cat. And the big wheel actually is probably getting ready. I kind of forgot to do anything with him that round. So he's actually deciding that he's just going to roll on out of here. So he's kind of coming your way, but just kind of ignoring you at this point.
Okay.
So these two guys right now don't seem to be that much of a threat like they were 10 seconds ago.
Right. My instinct would be to approach Rocket Racer and see what's going on. Like, you know, who are you?
Hey, man.
Just going to talk to him?
Yeah.
All right. So as the big wheel rolls behind you, you turn to this guy.
Imagine like this.
And just have a nice little conversation.
I didn't say he was smart.
And the guy's like, hey man, I'm here just helping these other dudes out. They hired me to come in and just maintain some crowd control. What are you doing here, and why are you glowing?
I don't want to talk about why I'm glowing.
I want to talk about it.
I came down here. I was I just headed out on a stroll and saw you run by and didn't know what was going on.
Yo, man, I think you should probably get out of here.
Why?
You don't hear the gunfire?
I mean, I do, but I'm not exactly afraid of it.
Well, whatever, stay or don't, but just don't interrupt, man.
Okay. I would say he probably walks away at that point.
Malachite does?
Yes.
Okay, where are you going?
Probably around the corner here.
Okay. And you, as you pass that area as well, see inside the building, and you do see, you hear the gunfire and the cops that are shooting down the hallway inside.
Okay.
And then we'll roll back around to the top, which will take us back to old Cuddle Bear.
I see Malachite starting to walk away. And I've heard the exchange of this conversation, right?
Now Landon, if I remember correctly, you're kind of dressing yourself like the Thing when he doesn't want to be discovered. So he's probably got like a big trench coat on with like a hat.
Right.
But
right.
You can kind of see this rocky kind of flesh and a definite intense green glow coming from underneath that coat.
Okay. I'm gonna reach out to him mentally and be like, will you not help the situation? This is a jailbreak, obviously.
All right, Landon, roll your psyche.
I'm just using telepathy.
Just telepathy, so you're not trying to influence him?
No, I'm just talking to him.
Gotcha. So you hear in your head that voice that says that, and you look over, and you swear to God that came from that cat.
The creepy ass cat.
Yeah. You little guy? There's no way that came from you.
Little guy? I am neither of these things, but I am here to help, and you should too.
How can I help?
All right, we're gonna keep moving here. We're gonna go to Rocket Racer, who now is like, he's really confused. Like his cat just kind of influenced him a little bit. This big rocky dude showed up, and he's not really quite sure what to do at this point. I'm going to give him the opportunity to kind of roll another psyche.
Yeah, like once they've actually done the thing, I think they're free to do whatever. Like once he's done the slow down thing, like he's accomplished the thing that I wanted him to do.
Gotcha.
He's free to like do whatever.
Okay. Malachite doesn't really seem to be interfering at this point, so he's just going to maintain his position here at this point. So then we go to Clint, Spider-Man.
What do I know about the Shocker?
Oh yeah.
Do I know anything about him?
I mean, you definitely faced him. You assumed that he had been taken to the raft and incarcerated there.
Gotcha.
But you don't know 100% for a fact. He did kind of just disappear,
Gotcha.
and you don't really know what happened to him. But that's definitely the dude, for sure.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, I will continue towards the. How tall is the the police station?
The police station is 2 stories.
2 stories.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Get on top of it. 8, 9, 10.
Mm-hmm.
And go over to. Imagine there's some sort of roof access, something like that.
Roof access.
Yeah.
Yeah, there sure is, and it is pretty much right there.
Just so
Mm-hmm.
I'll get myself in front, almost in front of the roof access to try to get into the building from the roof.
Sure.
Ground.
Yeah, and I mean, if you want to make a strength check right now to see whether or not you can actually pop it open, you're welcome to do that.
Gotcha.
So, just a second here. I forgot where my strength
And
is.
while you're doing that, the big wheel keeps on turning. He is getting the flock out of there.
No, I'm a weak ass right now.
Okay, can't open it.
No.
Spidey.
All right, Malachite comes back around to you.
I haven't moved yet.
Yeah, I think you're at the bottom there.
Yeah, he's been put ahead of everybody else when he shouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
He rolled that big old 1.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, Landon.
All right, hang on. I'm trying to see what I'm doing here.
You guys were having your little conversation there. You're welcome to try to finish that, but you only have about 10 seconds.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah. If you're a friend, you help out, stop these people, unless you're with them.
I'm not with them.
Good. Things are bad enough without extra criminals running the streets.
And bullets are starting to fly out of the building now, and one of them catches you, Landon, on the side of the head, and just flings off of you. And just
All right.
doesn't affect you
All
at
right,
all.
I'm running into the building.
Going in?
Yep.
Okay. All right, and we'll open up that map here momentarily. Actually, we could probably just go ahead and do that. All right. Now I'll move you all up a little closer here. I'll just grab all of you and put you in a little tighter. Big Wheel's gone. He's not there. So you got that opening right there, the big hole. Now, Spider-Man, you're going to be coming in from a different angle, probably.
Right.
I'm going to put you probably about right in there, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, about right there. Okay.
Why can't I? Does anybody else just see like a bunch of black?
Yes, and
Yeah,
this
'cause we haven't
is...
We haven't explored that area yet.
Haven't explored it yet. Got it.
Yeah, it'll black out the areas that you haven't seen yet. Alrighty, so now that we're inside, what the hell is going on? Oh, I see. All right, we're gonna have to roll another initiative because the initiative doesn't carry over. So I'll go ahead and roll for you, for all of you guys. That's a lot of dice.
Yeah.
All right, Cuddle Bear, what's your plus?
3.
3. Malachite, what's your plus?
2.
Oops. There we go. Comet, what's your initiative bonus?
1.
Okay. And Spider-Man?
2.
Okay. All right. Okay, so these guys were shooting down the hallway. Some of the firing at this point, as you guys are coming in, has kind of stopped. And they now are kind of turning their attention towards these new figures that are starting to approach. And I can't see what you guys see, so you may not be able to see what happens, but
Yeah.
this guy. There we go. All right, now we got it.
It's like perspective, right? So we can only see the area that our character would see.
Yeah,
from
that's
that
right.
angle.
Right.
Yeah, that's cool.
So you see one cop that kind of comes in around the corner over here and is now trying to take a bead on the Comet. And he's like, "Stop! Hold it right there!"
And I am going to. I don't know where Malachite's actually.
Am I supposed to be in the building right now? That's what
you don't have to be. No, you're kind of walking around. You can go.
Well, so sorry, I know that's probably confusing. The
You
only
said
way
you
that
were
I
going
can,
in, right?
I was, yeah. The
Okay,
only way that
yeah.
I can see the game board at all is if I move my guy. So,
Gotcha. Okay, so yeah, I would say you're probably right inside. So instead of actually
Okay.
drawing the bead on you, Bobby, he's going to draw it on Landon and be pointing his gun at Malachite. Stop right there. And so, Landon, what do you do?
I'm gonna run at him.
At the cop?
Yes.
Okay. And do what?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I nothing is working for me on here. So.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. It's so frustrating.
No, it's all right. It's all right.
We'll you and I can come on together and kind of figure that out and figure out what's going on with your system there sometime
no
next
worries.
week or whatever. But
Yeah, that's
just tell me what you want to do and I can help you out with that. Are you wanting to
All right.
attack him, or are you wanting to just calm him down, or what?
Attack him. Let's
Okay.
get something going here. Jesus.
All right, and then do you want to? How do you want to attack? What do you want to do to him?
Let's go for a punch to the
Okay.
face.
All right.
So you were attacking the cop?
Yeah.
All right, and then your fighting then is going to be incredible. So you'll roll on the incredible column.
Okay. $47. I can't open up any of these sheets to even
You
know
can't
what
even
color that
open
is.
up your sheets. Okay.
No.
Well, let's do it in here. So, do you mind if I roll for you?
Yeah, go for it. Absolutely.
All right. So you got a green to hit. So that's going to do your strength damage to him, which is going to be amazing. So we're going to roll for his endurance. Actually, I'm going to allow him the ability potentially to try to dodge. So,
Oh, also, you can pulling punches is a thing, right?
yes, yeah. If you want to do less damage, you can say that if you want.
Yeah, we'll do less damage.
Okay.
I
How
don't
much
kill him.
damage do you want to do to him?
Knock him out.
Mama
So
said.
just enough to knock him out. So probably about 20 points ought to do that. Give him an agility roll to try to... Nope. All right, so you hit him. And he goes down. All right. And then we're going to go to... How do we do? Okay, so you were in there first. Let's go to Cuddle Bear.
So I see Malachite go in. Red Rocket. I'm sorry, what was the dude's name? It was not Red Rocket, right? That's South Park.
That's a dog.
That's
my dog.
Rocket Racer, yeah.
Rocket
And-
Racer. That's it.
He's still outside the building, but really just kind of maintaining a position at this point.
Okay. So I will head inside too. I'm going to just phase out or enter the phase state, however you want to do that,
Mhm.
and then just kind of come through the wall here.
Okay.
Let me do that.
Oh yeah, you kind of got to go around.
Okay.
That's all right. The walls will stop you.
Damn walls.
Yeah, like that's the whole point of phasing, is to walk through the walls.
Yeah, that's true.
But I just want to, kind of come in to where I can see what's going on.
Okay. And then right around here, there's a doorway. If you want to go in there, that'll put you in kind of that main hallway where you can see a little bit more about what's going on.
Yeah, basically, I wanted to kind of come through the wall and be like over here.
Gotcha.
There's cops and shit over here.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, I come through the wall over here next to this cop.
Okay. I'm gonna roll to see whether or not. Yeah, he notices that there's this cat all of a sudden by him. He kind of looks down, and he's kind of pointing around the corner and just aiming down the hallway. But there doesn't seem to be anything to shoot at the moment.
Okay. I just kind of meow at him. Kind of like does he seem tense?
Yeah, he definitely seems tense for sure.
I'm just gonna kind of meow and try to, reassure him. The people who's back. Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of looks down. Oh, and you've got that little skill, don't you?
Yeah, for comforting.
All right, do you want to roll that?
Sure. Oh, 66.
Okay.
So close.
So close. But that's deep yellow.
That's what she said.
All right, yeah, that's good. Yeah, and I mean, he kind of looks down and he's like, "What? Okay, hey, all right, just stay back here." And he kind of reaches down and pets you, and tries to kind of push you back in the corner where you're going to be safe.
I'll just kind of keep a lookout here with him. What's it sound like in here? Is it like crazy gunfire? Like
right now, the gunfire has kind of subsided a little bit, and you hear a couple more cops down the hallway that are just kind of breathing heavily at this point. And then we'll go to actually, the next thing that happens is the wall over. Directly across from you, way down the hallway, just all of a sudden bursts through, and you see three figures that appear down at the end of the hallway. And then the gunfire from the cops starts up once again.
Yikes.
And then we are going to go to, I think it's Pile Driver here that is up. Can you see those guys, or?
Yeah, I
Okay.
can. I can.
There's two of them.
Good.
No.
That's the only thing I can see. I can't see anybody else. That's because they're not in my line of sight, I guess.
Yeah, the line of sight thing is really cool how it does it on this.
Yeah, it really is. Annoying, but cool.
Yeah.
So,
I would say.
right, Pile Driver, he'd be the one. All right, so he is going to run down the hallway and try to take out one of these cops. The closest one is right here, so he comes in and takes a swipe at that guy. And gets a yellow. So he smacks him and knocks him all the way to the back wall and takes him out. Then we go to Thunderball, who steps this way and slings his ball down slings his balls down to the end of the other hallway up in this area, close to where Spider-Man is, and swings it at the cop that is hiding behind the door there in an attempt to burst through the door. And that is going to be on the excellent column there for him. Ooh, and he got a white. So he misses, but it hits the door right next to it and busts it off of its hinges. And then we go to the Comet now.
I'm just going to approach Malachi.
All right.
And he's going to address him. Be like, yo, bro, did you just hit a cop?
Yeah, I didn't know if he was with them or if he was fighting against them. I don't know what came over me. I'm here to help. How can I do that?
First of all, why are you green?
Don't worry about it. It's a long story.
I don't want to talk about it. I get it. Really don't know. Looked like somebody shot you earlier. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right, Spider-Man.
Alrighty. Yeah, I did a little thunderball shooting his balls towards my face.
It's time to teabag you.
Exactly. So we're going to charge him and grapple him to bring him down.
All right. So that'll be a fighting feat then for you.
Yep.
And you've got wrestling too, right?
Yeah, and I've got wrestling and wrestling, and then endurance, stun, and then gotcha. And then basically, if I get a stun or a slam, regardless of their strength, too, because I got martial arts A. That's how that works. I forget. So we're going. That's a strength, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then plus 2 column shifts on that. So that's probably still a green, I would think. Let me bring up the table. Oh no, that takes it up to yellow.
Okay, and what's your strength?
My strength is incredible. Or no,
Okay.
Excellent. Sorry, excellent.
Okay, so it's going to do, what's his body armor? Okay, all right, so you got him. You've got him grappled. And then we're going to go to, the wrecker. All right, so he's going to make his move and take a swipe at this cop that is hiding behind a set of chairs here. And actually, he's going to grab hold of the set of chairs that are all connected together, grab hold of it, and then just smash it down on top of this cop. And misses him completely. Yeah, the cop just rolls out of the way and gets back in the further into the area where there's some more like tables and stuff, and kind of hunkers down back in there. And then we're going to Mr. Cuddlebear once again.
Okay. So these guys are just kind of just wrecking everything.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I can't really see anybody else from here except for this guy. I feel like this cop's probably gonna get his ass kicked too. He thinks he needs to get out of here and try to find reinforcements. The cop does.
The cop does? Okay.
Yeah. Before he gets hurt.
All right, yeah, so whoops, that's the wrong guy. There we go. He starts cutting down this hallway and disappears around the corner here.
Okay, and then I'm going to I wanted to move. Wait, okay. Okay, no, I'm gonna come up through here. I want to be actually in 13, but I want to go through 14 to get there.
Okay, it's 14 to get there. That's cool. That's no problem. Yeah. Here, I'll help you. You want me to help you?
Yeah, thank you.
There we go.
This is really tough. All right.
There we are.
And that's pretty much it for me.
Okay. And that brings us to Malachite.
All right, I can see the guy down the hallway, the green guy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna run toward him.
Okay.
Out of game. This is a bad guy, right?
It is a bad guy. Yeah. I'm gonna put you
All right.
right there.
All right. I'm
moved you.
gonna punch him.
Okay, punch him. Yeah, this dude is basically dressed in mostly all green, kind of, well, not quite camouflaged, but almost looks like a worker's outfit of some sort, and then like a big purple kind of hooded mask, and he's carrying a big crowbar.
All right. Let me see if I can get a roll off here on the screen. Hadn't worked before, but.
Angel, you're killing me here, buddy.
All right, let's see if this works. Nope, that didn't work.
All right.
All right, you're gonna have to roll for me.
Fighting is incredible. And then do you have any other kind of like martial arts or anything? Martial arts B. Okay, so we'll add that one column shift then. So that puts you on remarkable. So we're gonna roll remarkable. I got a yellow. That's a 70. Your strength is amazing.
Amazing.
All right, so let's see what his body armor is. All right, so he's going to take 30. All right, so you clock him pretty good right across the face, and he looks at you and he's like, okay, now we got a challenge. All right, so you took him down just a notch there.
Okay. It's still on me.
He's still on you, yeah. Oh well,
right,
that was your one action though.
Okay, that's what I thought. All right.
Yeah. All right, so pile driver now makes his way further down the hall. Sees that you've given the wrecker a punch in the jaw, and is going to attempt to tackle you. It's got remarkable. Ooh, got a red. All right, so that is.
Rut-rope.
That's going to be 40 points of damage for you, but you've got body armor.
I do.
And that's actually going to soak it all. So it doesn't do any damage to you.
Nice.
All right.
Not easy being green, but it helps.
And Thunderball is going to try to escape. He has a strength of remarkable. Whoa, wait, is that right? No, incredible. So he's 40. Oh, dude, there's 299s in a roll. Look at that.
Damn.
Shit.
So he just knocks you directly off of him and up into the ceiling, basically. So you go up into the ceiling and then right back down.
Is there something that I stick
That
to
you
in
can
the
grab
ceiling?
onto? Absolutely,
Yeah.
sure. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep, make an agility roll for that.
Just a second. I'll learn these already. Oh, yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, got an 80.
Okay, and then we roll to the comet then for his action.
Well, Malachi took off while we were talking. And I'm just like, yo, bro, what? No, wait up. I take off after him.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, and then as you come into that room, you can see that the hallway is kind of blocked by Malachite, the pile driver, and the wrecker.
Yeah.
So your easiest target would be the pile driver.
I haven't even seen him. Where's the pile driver right now? All right.
He's
So,
right.
on
He's
top
out of
of
my
me.
line of vision.
okay. So if I see the pile driver, I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna try to hit it. So what is it I roll?
Fighting.
Fighting.
If you're just coming up to like clock him or something, yeah.
Good. What did I roll? I rolled a white. Or, yikes. Hey, Tyner, you're muted.
Sorry about that.
Stinking
Okay,
baby.
so if you pull up your universal table on the PDFs, you got a 35, which really, okay, something ain't right. That's actually a green. So something didn't work right in that macro. I'm gonna have to check that. So that's actually a green. So you actually would hit on that. I'm gonna roll on pile driver for, actually I can't because he's already made his action for this round, so you're gonna hit him. And we're gonna say that's gonna be, I'm sorry, go ahead.
He rolled on good, though. What was he rolling on
Good.
for that to get food?
Oh, I see. Yeah. That's why.
He
Yeah,
rolled on
you would have
good.
been rolling on the amazing column, not the good column.
Yeah.
So I think you just hit the wrong button there, Bobby, but that's okay. It's still, that would have hit. So, that's potentially, if you do it like we did before, that would be another 100 points of damage then potentially for him. Now he's got body armor, which soaks 20 of that, so that's going to take him down quite a bit, actually. Actually brings him down to 30. That was a really good solid hit. And that's not a slam, so it doesn't send him backwards, but yeah, you clocked him pretty good there. So much so, I think I'm going to roll a endurance for him to see whether or not he actually is, well, no, he's not stunned. So yeah, sorry. But good hit. Okay. Spider-Man.
Okay, quick question.
Yes, sir.
In our text conversation, we were having, during the breaking and entering that I did, I grabbed everything that we had talked about. Correct?
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. I am going to close my eyes and web shoot him, trying to hit him.
Okay.
Got a yellow 74.
Okay. And again, he's made his action for this round, so he can't really dodge that. So you twit and attach him to the floor. So you had knocked him prone already, right, and he went, poof, knocked you up into the ceiling and was in the process of trying to get up, and then you squelch him to the floor.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a different knife. That's about ready to die.
All right. So Wrecker is going to haul off with his crowbar and take a smash to the side of your head, Landon.
Okay.
It's going to be on the amazing column. And got a red. So he hits you right on the side of the head and does 75 points of damage. Now you've got you'll take armor. 25 total with your body armor, but it is a red, so that is a potential stun. So you're gonna have to roll endurance.
All right, you're gonna have to do that for me.
Okay. and your endurance is amazing.
Hey, girl.
Oh, yep, you're stunned, dude, for 1 round.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
It's no good. It isn't. Oh.
And I adjusted your health there as well. Okay, so you're down, dude, for 1 round.
All right. Well, fuck me.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Yep.
we can hear you. All right, so now it rolls back up to Cuddle Bear once again.
Okay, so I just saw the Wrecker knock out Malachite
Yep. Mm-hmm.
with his big ass crowbar.
Mm-hmm.
Who is that? Directly, I guess, opposite of me, opposite the cop.
Directly opposite is Pile Driver.
What's his story? What does he look like?
He's just a blonde dude in a red and white jumpsuit, basically. But he looks like he's pretty strong, pretty beefy.
One comment's here too. Okay. Oh, damn. No. I think the Wrecker thinks that with as strong as he is, he doesn't need to use the crowbar. He wants to. He's just gonna fight like a man.
He's just gonna drop the crowbar.
Yep.
Okay.
He's got this.
All right, you got a yellow. I'm gonna spend karma and bump that up to a red for him.
Fair
So
enough.
yeah, you see him look down at the crowbar, look down at Malachite, and he kind of raises it like he's gonna drop it. And he's like, looks at it again. He's like, "That's stupid." And then he kind of turns his attention towards the comet.
I'm staying where I'm at.
Okay.
All right, so he turned his attention for me.
Let's see here. So it's Cuddle Bear, Pile Driver. It's Pile Driver's turn here before you go. So Pile Driver is actually going to take a swing at you, the comet. So he's got a remarkable. And he got a white, so he biffs it, goes right over your head. So, yeah, you've got the attention now of both the Pile Driver and the Wrecker at this point.
All right. Well, the Wrecker just knocked out my new pseudo friend, so I'm going to now take a swing at him as well to try to retaliate. So since my fighting is good, that's what I rolled, correct?
Yep.
I only hit that once.
Oh, okay. We'll take the latter one because that was the better one. So it's 59. And tell me again what it was that you were doing.
Just hitting him, just taking a swing at him.
Okay. So you take a swing, throw the punch. What's your strength again? Was
my strength is where is it at here? Strength is incredible.
I guess this is not working for me. I'm having troubles on this end too. I don't know what's going on. All right. So his body number is excellent. Okay. All right. Good. All right. So you've got a nice little clock in on him, and it kind of sets him back just a little bit in a little bit of surprise. So he is going to take another 20 points of damage. And he is not looking good. And we're going to go to Thunderball, who tried to break out of the webs, but they're a little bit too tight, so he's still struggling. Spider-Man.
Does he have anything in his hands that that look like they produced that Thunderball at all? Any gadgets or anything?
For Thunderball?
Yeah.
No. It really just looks like a big wrecking ball that he's toting around.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm going to take that from him.
Okay.
And I'm going to shoot that against the wall. Like, web it against the wall so that he can't get to it.
Cool. All right. Make an agility roll for that.
Uh, 55, yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Green.
All right, yeah. So you hit that with the web, whip it out of his hand, and it gets stuck right up against the wall on the right-hand side. I mean, and like literally stuck into it. You hit it with such force that it just implants it into the wall there.
Gotcha.
And then you also notice that his figure kind of shrinks just a little bit, like he's not quite as muscular as he was.
Did the web slack out at all?
Yeah, slightly. Mm-hmm.
Would I be able to shoot him again with the web? Would I have to wait around?
Yeah, you're gonna have to wait.
Okay.
So, 100.
And just so you know, that web strength hardens to monstrous at the second round.
On the second round? Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
Incredible the first round, monstrous the second round.
All right, so we're in the second round already. And then we go to Wrecker. All right, so he grabs hold of Malachite and picks him up and just throws him at the comet.
Already stunned, man.
You're stunning. You're not stunned. You're stunning.
Oh.
Maybe literally if he hits him hard enough.
Exactly.
All right, he got a green to hit there. So that's probably going to hit. What's your endurance, Bobby?
My endurance is amazing.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that real quick. Yellow. Okay. All right. That's cool. He hits you, and that would be 50. Just check something out here. You still would have had your density manipulation up, though, so that actually doesn't do any damage then to you. So he bounces off of you. Malachite, you're probably going to take another little bit of damage, though, from that.
Okay.
Another 25. All right. And that rolls us back around to Mr. Cuddlebear. And at this point, then...
Are these cops doing anything?
They're shooting, but nothing's really happening. The body armor on these guys is too much.
Or they're stormtroopers and can't hit anything.
Or they're stormtroopers that can't hit anything.
Pew, 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 pew.
Okay, so Cuddlebear, back to you there.
The guy that's almost dying here. He's looking for
pile driver.
pile driver.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he thinks that everyone else probably has this. He needs to get out of here and get some help because he's hurt bad.
Okay, we're gonna make a roll for him. This could be fun. Poor, got a white. He You're on your own. I gotta get out of here. And he starts heading for the door.
Yes. That's good for me. I'm comfortable out here.
Landon, you're back up.
All right,
All right, you're back up.
All right, we are charging at the wrecker. Roundhouse kick to the head.
Okay. It's going to be a fighting feat once again. You want me to roll her for you?
Yep, that's incredible.
Okay. That was a show back in the 1970s.
Yeah.
That's incredible. And its companion on the other network, Real People.
Oh man, you don't want me to roll for you anymore. I got a 15.
God damn it. If you want me to roll my real dice, I can do that.
Yeah, you're welcome to. Do you have your universal table up?
I do. Wait, what?
Yeah, okay. Just go ahead and roll it and tell me what you got.
Okay. Well, fuck, I got a 21, so that doesn't help.
Okay, yeah, still a white.
Yeah.
The gods are not in your favor. All right, so you take a roundhouse kick, swing, and he ducks underneath of it. And you know what's coming next.
Fucking stunned again.
Pile driver continues his trek to try to get out of the building, and some of the cops are taking some pot shots at him as he goes. Thunderball, it's his turn. He cannot get out of the webs. He's not strong enough. So you've got him pinned. Comet, back to you. You saw Pile Driver heading out the door.
Yeah, where's he at? I can't see him.
He just walked out
somewhere out the door.
This door over here. Yeah.
So I'm going to take off after him because I'm not letting him get away.
Okay.
And as soon as I get to him, I'm going to do a swan dive like tackle to try to take him down.
Okay, go for it. That'll be another. This time it'll be an endurance roll.
Endurance roll.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be amazing.
I got a green on that one. Okay. All right, so you hit him, and you guys go tumbling down the steps that are just outside, and it actually is enough force to knock him completely out. So you've got him.
I'm probably going to take a little damage on the roll myself.
Your endurance will soak that. You should be fine.
Okay.
All right, so now we go to Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's going to finally step around the corner and see what's going on.
Okay. Yep, you see this big green dude fighting another green dude down the hallway there.
Gringos.
But based off of the Thunderball, the Wrecking Ball, it looks like the bad guy is probably the one with the crowbar.
Oh, he has a crowbar?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna snag that with the web.
Okay.
So that would be agility, right?
Agility, yep. And you're gonna need a yellow for this one.
Got it.
Okay.
Got an 80.
All right. Now give me a strength roll.
Yeah, I got a white on that.
Got a white on that one. Okay.
Uh-huh.
We're just gonna see what happens here. Okay, so you got a green. So you've got the thing webbed up and you yank back, but he holds tight on it. So he's still got a hold of it. You haven't ripped it out of his hand.
Right. Got it.
But you were able to actually get a hold of it. So,
okay.
It's his turn. So he's going to just try to use his strength to pull you towards him.
Mm-hmm.
And got a yellow. So you can resist by rolling your strength, and you're going to need to match that at least, get a yellow.
Nope. I'm being
Okay.
flung down the hallway.
Whee!
I almost was like, karma.
I thought about it, but it's too early for that.
All right, so he grabs hold of you and you get flung down to the other end of the hallway there. Now make another strength roll for me just to see whether or not you maintain hold on the web.
Okay. I got a yellow on that one.
Okay, that's good. So you can hang on to it. So it doesn't actually do you any damage because he didn't actually fling you into something because you were able to hold on to it enough. And then we're back to Cuddle Bear again. This is a long little battle we got going here.
Okay. Is Malachite still unconscious?
No, he's back up.
No, I just whiffed my roundhouse kick.
Oh. And then Wrecker, wait, that's the guy. He's got the crowbar, right?
Yeah.
And he's just swung Spider-Man.
Yep.
All over the place.
Yeah, where the hell are you?
He's hiding.
Yeah. I can see all. We haven't seen anybody else around here, right?
Not really, just a couple of cops here and there.
I'm trying to figure out I'm wondering why these guys were here in the first place. I'm gonna just kind of move around here. Try to move.
Where you want to try to move to?
Is there a way I can just ping a spot on the board?
Yeah, just hover over where you want to go. Like over by Thunderball?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
He's still webbed to the floor?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to, I guess, telepathically communicate with him. But I want him to... I don't know if I can do both of these things. I basically want him to tell me why he's here. He wants to tell me why he's here.
Okay. And you're commanding him to do that?
Yes.
Okay. But okay.
I'm trying anyway. Like I said, yellow would be like your discretion.
Ooh. Well, he got a red 100 to resist that.
Okay.
But he actually just kind of looks around and he's like, "Who said that?"
I'm gonna slowly back away, and then just kind of flip myself.
Malachite.
All right, I'm gonna take another stab at this guy.
Okay.
We're gonna go for an uppercut to the chin.
Okay.
All right, roll for it. 89.
All right, that's going to be on the amazing column because you're using your boxing. So 89 is going to be a yellow, top yellow.
Okay.
So that's a potential slam for him. He's got incredible. Ooh, got a white. All right, so he's slammed. For 6 areas. All right, so you send him skadoosh all the way back from whence he came, back into that back room back there. I don't have the ability to open up that wall, but that's where you put him, and I can get you in there if you need to. But that was a really good slice, so let's see what that does to him as far as his health. What's your strength again?
I did take a screenshot of that. We are at amazing.
Okay. took him down a notch. All right, so we go now to Pile Driver, who is out, Thunderball, who can't move, and then we're to the Comet.
All right, I'm gonna make my way back in here.
Mm-hmm.
Who the hell are you?
Who the hell are you? Why are you in pajamas?
Why are you in penny loafers?
What part of this fight are you?
I'm the good guy. Who are you?
Guess I'm a good guy.
You guess?
I don't really know. I'm just
Well-
trying to stop these. I'm just trying to stop these guys from causing so much damage.
All right,
We
from
gotta worry about the green guy throwing people through walls first.
from behind Spider-Man there, you hear a voice.
Yeah.
And this fellow, let me just go ahead and pull him up real quick. God, these. There it is. All right, so you've got this dude that shows
Is he
up.
alive?
Huh? Oh, he's live.
He looked like a zombie.
He, actually, for Landon and Clint, I hope he kind of looks a little familiar to you.
Matt Dillon.
It is Matt Dillon, yeah. Let's see here. That is. I gotta get my other little journal up here. Sorry. This guy comes down the hallway. He's like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa! Hey, hey, hold it! Hold your fire! Hold your fire! Put your guns down, fellas. Let's not escalate this situation here. Easy. Easy now. Okay, okay. Are we cool? Okay, okay, we're cool. All right. Now look, whoever you are, thank you for the assist here. Look, this is me. I'm putting down my gun. I'm putting my gun down here on the ground, okay?
Yeah.
Officers, put them down. Battle's over, right, folks? Let's just have us a little friendly chat here. No one's in trouble right now. I just want to talk, okay? Can we talk?
Why would we be in trouble?
Well,
We're
we're just
helping
trying to. I get that. I get that. We're just trying to figure out what's going on here. It's
So
all
am I.
happened so fast.
Yeah, fine, cool.
You guys cool?
I'm cool. You cool?
Cool. We're cool. My
Yeah,
boys are
let's-
cool. We're all cool. My name's Chris McCarthy. I'm a detective here at this office, and I just want to ask you guys a couple of questions here. That's all. No one's getting arrested. We're just going to have a nice talk while the boys and girls here get everything in order. Now, we can go someplace nice and quiet. If you guys want to just come with me real quick, we're just going to take a step back. All right? You guys good?
You're making me tense, dude.
All right. Well, I'm a little tense. My precinct just got attacked by a bunch of masked villains, and I'm a little tense. So appreciate your help. I just got to figure out what's going on here.
Okay, cool.
He's speaking specifically to Spider-Man, Comet, and Malachite. Now, he has not noticed the gray cat in the building.
The guy that's stuck to the floor down there, I wouldn't give him that ball back.
Yeah, no, I know what the ball's about, and we can kind of talk about that. I think the other guy's down, so whoever did that last shot, nice job. But we're gonna get these things away from them.
And
And
that'd be the Hulk wannabe.
You're welcome. Bro, I don't even know what's going on. I just got into town.
all right, well, let's just get you all together, and we're gonna just kind of talk this out and see what's going on. Look, so he ends up leading you down into the basement, and this is an area that hasn't been seen much use as of late, but you can tell that there's fairly high-tech equipment down here for a police precinct, but it's all been covered up in sheets and appears to have been decommissioned for some time. There are some cells down here that seem to be powered by some sort of generator, which is currently not working. Whether or not this is due to the blackout or not, you can't be sure. There's a long meeting table in the center of the room, and McCarthy has brought a camper's lantern down with him so that he sets up on the table and asks each of you to have a seat. Now, Cuddle Bear, are you joining them, or are you...
Yeah, I would kind of stealthily just phase down to where they're at until like I'm just find a spot in the room to kind of curl up in.
Would I sense that there's a cat following us?
You can roll intuition for me.
Yeah, I got a yellow.
Okay. Yeah. You spotted the cat here and there during the battle. Just kind of darting about, and then now all of a sudden he's kind of coming down with you. Yeah.
Okay.
Am
I getting any sort of sense off of him?
Off of the cat?
If you catch my drift.
Give me 1 second.
So I think that is up to 3 areas.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay. Yes. Yeah, you're getting a little something off of him, yes.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you.
And we can clarify that later.
Yeah, exactly.
But McCarthy brings you guys down there, offers you a seat, and he says, "Look, thanks for being cool about this, fellas. Wow, you guys are really kind of young, aren't you? I mean, it's kind of hard to tell with you," and he points to Malachite, "but just by the tone of your voice, I mean, you sound a little young. And Spidey, you back to your original outfit. What happened with the fancy duds?"
Just figured, last couple of weeks, supers haven't been looked on very kindly after what happened, so trying just to be a little bit more incognito.
Gotcha. Okay, so here we are. First things first, I know Spidey here, I at least know of you, but I don't know the rest of you. You mind telling me your names?
Malachite.
Malachite.
Yeah.
Okay. That's your given name?
No, my given name is Richard Jones.
Gotcha. Richard? And you?
I go by Christian.
Christian. All right. So, are you guys all from New York?
I am Mr. Cuddle Bear.
Wait, what is that?
That's the cat.
What?
The cat.
The cat.
What cat?
I'll kind of come out a little bit.
That cat.
And meow.
Don't meow. You can talk.
I did not.
It's a talking cat.
He's talking in your mind, but yeah.
All right, he's using it. I got you. I'm with you.
Okay, so things just got weirder. Is the cat with one of you guys?
I am my own.
You are your own. Okay. So you guys are all from New York or no?
I'm not. I'm from the West Coast.
West Coast.
That explains a lot.
Okay. Big guy?
Arizona, originally.
Arizona originally. So what brought you all here today?
Ooh. Area 51. Oh, no, wait. That's Nevada.
That's
Disregard.
So what brought you all here today?
I was just walking by and saw things start to happen, and I ran in.
And I'm right, you guys are mostly all just kids, right?
Well,
Yeah.
I'm a young man.
Depends on what you call a kid. I'm 19.
19, well,
To me, you're pretty much still just a kid.
Well, the cat can't be that old.
I am too.
He is too.
I'm not the youngest. Yes.
But are you all together now?
No. I don't know these guys.
I just met him.
Just now.
I followed the shiny wheel.
Yeah,
You
it's
saw
pretty
that
much
wheel.
what got my attention.
Yeah, well, I saw the wheel.
What happened with that anyway? I mean, it's kind of hard to hide a big 3-story tall wheel.
I saw it, but I've been talking to a cat, so
I would question your sanity on that if we weren't sitting here talking to a cat.
yeah.
Okay, so you all just happened to be in the area just at the same time when this was all going down.
I was working over at the soup kitchen.
You were working at the soup kitchen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, I just got into town. I don't really know what you're looking for from me.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out what's happening and why all of these supers are showing up here at my precinct.
Because your precinct needed help.
And again, thank you. Look,
Well,
here's the deal.
Are we free to go then?
Well, just hold on.
What Underoos said.
Hold on. I've had some experience with individuals like yourselves in the not so distant past. Those of you that are local might remember a little scandal that popped up a little over a year ago where one of our cops here on payroll was outed as a super. It was all over the news, and the precinct got wrapped up in a court case over the Sokovia Accords. It garnered a lot of attention, and it even brought Steve Rogers out of hiding for a minute. Well, you see, that cop was one of a small group of superpowered individuals like yourselves that we had on the force for a short period of time. And what happened here today was a couple of the thugs that my former division collared a while back came back for some of the items that we confiscated in a confrontation with them. They called themselves the Wrecking Crew. That's who you all were fighting upstairs. Now, I lost contact with my division a while back, not long after we confiscated those weapons that you saw upstairs. My task force disappeared, and we were able to determine that the weapons were Asgardian in nature, and we had an astrophysicist investigate the area that they were last seen in, and she confirmed the presence of some cosmic energies indicative of dimensional travel. And we believe that my task force was transported off-world, most likely to Asgard, and I haven't heard from any of them in over a year and a half.
Dude, this is all way over my head.
Are you asking us to go to Asgard?
No, definitely not. No. Just kind of giving you a little bit of background as far as that I get, where you guys are coming from, because I've worked with people like you before. But not cats like you before. And at this point, you hear from upstairs one of the cops shout down to him, "Hey, McCarthy, she's here." Oh, shit. Okay, I'm sorry. Give me a minute. Do you mind? I'll be right back. And he heads upstairs. And I'll give you guys just a second to kind of soak this in. And for the record, I don't plan on going this late most of the time. We kind of just stretched out a little longer than what I anticipated because of some of the technical difficulties. We'll be wrapping up here pretty soon. But if any of you need to go, let me know. We'll call it here.
Yeah.
I'll need to hop off pretty soon.
Okay.
It's 11:30 here, so
We'll probably be 10 more minutes tops.
that'd be fine.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So you hear the conversation upstairs, kind of in hushed tones a little bit. But I'll have you all roll, if you want to listen in, I'll have you roll in intuition, and then for Cuddle Bear, if you want to actually telepathically listen in, you certainly can.
Oh, sweet. I was going to say I have hyper hearing as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got 82.
Yeah,
I got a 47.
Okay, Bobby, what'd you get again?
I got a white 23.
Okay, all right. So most of you guys hear this conversation, and if not, you'll catch up here in a little bit. You hear a female's voice, Detective McCarthy. Anne Marie, well, you certainly didn't waste any time getting over here, did you? Well, it was quite a ruckus. Hard to miss. I assume they were here for the Asgardian weapons that we asked you to turn over, I don't know, a year ago? Good guess. And if you had turned it over to us, perhaps this little heist might not have needed to happen. And Marie, we've kept these things perfectly safe all of these times and have had no incidents. Well, I would call this an incident, wouldn't you? The power was out, they took advantage of an opportunity. And if the items in questions had been in Damage Control's possession, they wouldn't have had that opportunity, now would they, Christopher? I really hate it when you use my full name. I feel like I'm talking to my mom, who would be very disappointed in you. That's a low blow, Anne-Marie. Just calling them like I see them. So, they're down there, I presume? Who's down there what now? The supers that saved the day. You have them down there, right? And what if I did? I want to speak with them. Well, I'm sure you do, but not without a warrant. Oh, you mean this little piece of paper right here? You see, our fax machine at Damage Control works even in a blackout. Now, shall we all walk down there together, or shall I see myself down there? So that's what you guys hear.
Is the only door to the room the door we came in?
Yep.
Well,
Is there...
gotta be hitting the old dusty trail. Walk through the wall.
Walk into the wall.
I will say, I suggest we might vacate.
Yeah, I need to get out of here.
Yeah, I agree.
All right,
Where's
what do you want to
everybody
do?
I couldn't hear. So, where's everybody going?
I need to get out of here.
We should rendezvous somewhere.
I'm going wherever you guys are going.
Can
I don't
you get out? Cat, you disappeared. Can you get us out of here? Can you transport us or something?
No.
Fudge. I'm gonna go to the door, peek out, and see if is there anybody coming.
They are coming down the stairs.
I'm going to go out the door and go the opposite direction.
Well, the
Is there only
stairs
one
are
direction?
between you and the door.
Is this a drop ceiling?
Is it? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm going. Bye,
going
guys.
up.
Crawling up
Okay.
and seeing if I can go get around walls, get out of there somehow.
Okay.
So he takes off. I'm already spooked. I take off the door using my super speed and run fast as I can right past them.
Okay.
I'm gonna burrow into the floor and hack my way out.
Yep. I was wondering if you were going to do that. That's awesome.
Right. Well, everyone's got a route. Yeah, I am gonna just walk through the wall then. I'm out.
And I just picture this is how I picture it. I picture the cat going nope, zzz, and just goes right through a wall. Spider-Man goes through the ceiling. Comet just sing, and then Malachi's just left down there. And he's like, just digging, just leaving a pit.
Awesome.
All right, so you guys make your way out of there, and where do you want to end up?
I'm getting out of there and going. Getting away from the precinct. I'm not looking for them.
I'm going back to my car.
Okay.
I'm headed home.
And where's your home?
Queens.
Okay.
I'll see if I can pick up on the scent of the Spider-Man, since the cops seem to have some sort of pre-knowledge of him. He seems like he might be one of knowledge. So I'll see if I can try to get a scent and track him down.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and make that roll then, please.
Oh. And it was green. It's just barely green, but it's green.
Okay. Yeah, you should be able to kind of track him. And then, Bobby, you get back to your car and start driving, and then just all of a sudden, out from the middle of the street, this green figure just pops out right in front of your car, and you see that it's the guy that was down there with you, Malachite.
So I'm gonna slam on my brakes
Yeah.
when he comes up, lean out the window, be like, "Bro, it's you again."
Yeah, we had to get out of there. This is the fastest way I knew how.
Look, man, I don't know anything about this city, but I've got to find a place to hunker down. Can you give me a suggestion or something?
Well, you can crash with me if you want.
If you like, you can jump in my ride, or can you actually get in a car?
I think I'd pop all of your tires.
How do you suggest I follow you?
I'll give you my address. Meet me there.
Perfect.
Okay, cool. All right, so we can get you two together. What about Spider-Man? Where do you go?
I'm headed towards my home. But give me a second.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got a yellow. I know he's following me.
Okay.
Cat. I know you're following me, Cat. Don't.
We need to regroup and decide our next course of action.
What's this we shit?
We, as in the plural.
What makes us a we? This is just a random event. I work on my own. I'm good. I don't need you. Goodbye. Don't follow me.
No. It is I that needs you.
What do you need me for?
This event that has occurred, this so-called blip. I need someone to help research its cause, and possibly it's a way to undo it. I require people of at least some intelligence.
Fine. You could. You're gonna follow me no matter where I fucking go, aren't you?
Yes.
And follow me. No, just go home.
And where is your home?
It's above a bodega there in Hell's Kitchen, probably maybe about 6 blocks away.
Gotcha. Okay. So I think I'm going to call it here for tonight. And then we will pick up where you guys will continue the conversations that we have begun here at this point. And then we'll see how we get the group back together then. Okay. All right. So karma, I'm going to give you karma points for tonight.
Woohoo! Woohoo already.
Yeah. All right, so let's see here. We should be...
Ow, kitty, ow.
350 karma points.
Ooh.
Damn.
That's generous.
Quiet you.
You the man.
Awesome.
So just add that to your current karma there.
All right.
And then those of you that haven't played in a while or played before, you have 2 areas for karma on your sheet. You have your karma and then karma pool. And I really probably should have, instead of doing karma pool there, I probably should have done advancement fund karma instead. So we'll use that karma pool as your advancement fund.
Yep.
So you can designate some of the karma from your current karma level as karma pool. And advancement fund karma cannot be touched if you accidentally kill somebody. You keep that regardless, and you would be applying that towards, furthering your character. Anything that's in your current karma would be depleted if you accidentally killed somebody or intentionally killed somebody.
All right. So how are we adding this 320 karma?
You just highlight that in your where it says karma on your sheet, and then add
Just
that
click
in
on
there.
it.
Mhm.
Yeah. And then you said we could move some of our existing karma to the karma pool.
Yes, you just subtract what you want out of that and put that over into the karma pool
Okay.
area, which would be your advancement fund.
Got it.
And does this automatically save? Is there anything we need to do to save it?
It automatically saves itself. Yeah, just as long as you hit enter or whatever afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And actually, so Malachite, yours would be 550 because you had 150 to start.
Oh, mine only showed 50 to start.
Yeah, I know. I said that at the very beginning to make sure that you
Sorry.
guys would change it, but I don't think you could get into your character sheet at that point.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. So I think I've finally figured out how to maneuver most of this, which is why I was not following the story there in the beginning. I was messing around with shit. So we should be good for next time.
okay.
How many karma points did you give us again?
350,
350.
in addition to the 150 that you had at the beginning.
Yeah, so 500.
Yep.
Okay. Well, guys, thanks a lot for playing tonight.
No, it's a good start. It's going to be interesting.
We'll hook up again in 2 weeks.
Questions?
Thanks a lot, guys.
Yeah.
All right.
That's fun.
Have
Yep.
fun.
See you guys in a couple weeks.
All right.
All right,
We'll see you.
ya.